one more comparison video today, this time between the Blueberry Acai EOS and the Pure Acai Berry Soft Lip Stick. So let's get started. First off, they are a different format. Obviously this is a sphere, this is a stick, but they're both solids. It's just the dome shape of any EOS in here versus just a stick. So there's that. There we go. Packaging wise, well, I think that's what we just talked about. So, they're both natural and organic, so they're both on par with each other there. This is, I don't believe, limited edition, and I think at one point this was, but I don't think it is anymore. I think this is now permanent part of their line, but I'm not 100% positive on that, so don't quote me on it because I don't know for quite certain. You do get more product here than you do there, because you only get 0.07 ounces here, and you get 0.25 for an EOS. Shelf life. These expire. This apparently does not, according to the packaging. But you'd still get at least a good couple, maybe 2-3 years out of this, and for how little's in here, I doubt you'd even have it as long as that, because it'd just get used up really quickly before that. So that is a thing to keep in mind. Price point wise, they're actually about the same as each other, so they have that in common too. In terms of sturdiness, they both have their strengths, they both have their weaknesses. This one's weakness is back here, seeming like it's gonna fall off. This one's weakness is more in the texture of the plastic used, in that it scratches super easily and gets messed up really, really easy if it's in a purse. So, like I said, they both have strengths, they both have weaknesses. I feel like it's a trade-off between the two, but this one you don't have to worry about eventually breaking and not being able to use anymore, unless, you know, the bomb were to shear off, but usually that doesn't happen. I've heard of it happening before to some people, but it's not very common, so I mean, there's that. No real special features, no SPF, no medications, nothing like that. Scent-wise, they're actually really similar, but doing them back to back, I do smell a difference, because this has blueberry in it, this does not. See, going into it, I thought they smelt about the same until I did them back to back, and yeah, this one's a little different, but they're very similar. I didn't realize just how distinct the acai berry is in this until I found out what acai berry smells like. I thought I only smelled blueberry in here, but apparently I do smell both, so there's that. Color-wise, they're both clear, they're both natural wax color, they're not bleached or anything like that. Flavor-wise, this has 0 flavor. This one does have flavor. It does have a sweet flavor to it, and it is slightly berry-ish. I don't know if it's more blueberry or more acai berry at this point, but I had always assumed it was blueberry, but now I'm beginning to question that. Consistency-wise, this one's thicker, but this one is like greasier and slicker than that one. This one is more, oh, what can I compare it to? It's more like the Blistex one that I've been reviewing lately in terms of its texture, and this one's more of a typical soft lip stick, even though it's a bit thicker, but in terms of like the greasiness, it's more like those. But moisturization-wise, they both work really well. I mean, I know I just only used this for the first time a little bit ago, but I can already feel it going to work, so that's a good thing. So this one, I've had this for about a year now. I think I got it last November or December, and I'm still using it. But yeah, it definitely does a good job. This was one of the very first ones I think I ever opened, actually, so yeah, it has a fond place in my heart for being one of my very first EOSs. I had to have the blue one first, so this and I think Vanilla Mint were my 2 very first ones. But anyway, shine factor-wise, this is shinier than this one, but this one has a shine to it as well, but less of one, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I did a video review about a year ago of it, so if you want to see how shiny, excuse me, how shiny it is, I suppose you could watch that, but yeah, I would say maybe the shine factor is about half that of this SoftLips. Longevity-wise, this actually stays put for a real long time, I have found. I've been able to drink tea with it on and have it stay put and not wear off. It just is really good for that. I know some of the EOSs don't last that long, but this one has really good longevity on it. But then again, if this is anything like the Pure Papaya was, I think it's also going to have a good longevity on it too. I just haven't tried it with a drink yet to see if it holds up to that or not. So, we shall see. I'll be trying that soon, because I'm thirsty, but since these are the only two acai berry products I've reviewed so far, I guess it'll be a while till I can report back on that, so yeah. But overall, if I had to pick one over the other, it's a hard call, because these are very nearly a tie for me, because I really like both of them. But I would say I would go with the EOS, because I am shallow, and I think the packaging is cuter than that, and it's my favorite color, so of course I'm gonna pick it. But not only the shallowness of that, but this one has a flavor, and that doesn't, so I'm gonna lean towards this more because of that than just the packaging. If it were just purely a packaging thing, I don't think I would say that this is better. I would say it's a tie, but I think this is cuter. But because it also has a flavor, I'm gonna say that I lean towards this a little more than that. But if I wanted to use a lip balm and not have a flavor, then I suppose that would be a great one, because most have some sort of a flavor of some kind. Even unflavored ones usually have some taste in there. Not necessarily intentionally, but just of the wax itself. There's that waxy flavor, but this doesn't even have that. There's literally no taste at all. So that's still tripping me out, but for most intents and purposes, I would go with this guy right here. So anyway, that's all I have to say in this comparison. So, as usual, if you liked this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Until next time, bye!